Good afternoon, everybody. I guess good morning to our friend Maria, who's back in Australia.
Australia.
Where in Australia again?
I'm in far north Queensland,
Far North Queensland.
which is like the Florida of Australia. So
Oh
we've
God.
just had a
See,
we've
see,
just
Oh no.
this is where we need to remind you, Florida of Australia, like in terms of crazy or in terms of weather.
Yes.
of weather and crazy.
So yes is the answer to that question.
Well, no, look, it's not as crazy. No, Florida is a world of its own.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was
like
about to say
Yeah.
I
it's
hear
hard to be as crazy as Florida. And don't
like
forget that
They're
billion-dollar property, Mar-a-Lago.
they're
no,
just they're
no, we
built
don't have
different down in Florida. They are
no,
built different.
Are they even built or are they just like mutated from I don't even know what.
swap things.
Yeah. Yeah. They just raised out of the Everglades.
Yep. That's it. That's a
Florida is what
Floridian.
happens when you like throw garbage in the Everglades and it rocks long
Oh,
enough that it becomes sentient.
Yeah.
okay, hey, all right. Let's not alienate our Floridian fan base, which is probably
Do
not.
we have any
But
Floridian fans?
I mean, honestly, I would think that Florida
no,
I mean, to
it's
be
like
fair,
Floridians also make fun of Floridians type of thing.
Jimmy Jimmy
true.
Palmiotti is down there with Amanda Connor, and Jimmy and I have traded a couple of emails. He hasn't been on yet. Neither is Amanda. I'd love to have them both. So Jimmy and Amanda, we're not talking about you when we talk about Florida.
Yeah, there's a difference between people who are from Florida or people who live in Florida
Right,
and capital
right.
F
Car
Florida people.
Carl Hyacin is a mystery writer, not a comic guy, but he's awesome. So Carl, we're also not talking about you. Um, I'm certain that there are at least a dozen more people that we're not talking about. For that matter, isn't Maxwell? Yeah, David Hogg, I think, still lives down there. Okay, so we're only talking about the part of Florida that's in the Florida legislature.
Uh,
Oh God.
so so
Funny.
we've just had a referendum in Australia about the the first peoples of Australia, the Aboriginal people.
Right.
We've been talking. They've been talking for a while about being. There has never been a treaty between the
Oh,
British invaders and the people who were here and who were here way, way before the British invaders.
you mean
And,
it wasn't good enough to just leave them alive? Some of
no,
them?
of course not. Yeah.
Ouch. Ouch.
So anyway, we've just had a referendum which was voted on last week when finally, but there's what people were voting on was to actually mention them in the constitution and to give them a voice in parliament to just make
I mean,
to sort of
acknowledge their existence?
yeah, no, to sort of
I
say so that
mean,
they would have a like a advisory uh role in
oh, just
parliament with
advisory, not an actual vote.
no, yeah,
So
not an
like
actual vote.
so like Puerto Rico.
Yes,
Uh,
so that if in things that relate to them, to how the government manage them, because they there's a lot of there's a lot of programs where they're given this and they're given that, but it's all coming from this paternalistic, white government, mostly white government, well, no, pretty much white government,
yeah.
and trying to chuck solutions at them that don't fit their culture and stuff, or
Well,
they're
and
not
and
at
and
root
are
level.
probably really more about feeling like, look at this nice thing we did than is it actually
Oh,
helpful?
Right.
Yeah, and
Or my
and
buddy's selling this and I can give
okay,
him money and we can give it to you. And
yeah, exactly. There's a lot of there's a lot of really stupid solutions that are really horrible, and also, but at the same time, there's a lot of
my buddy's whiskey business is about to go out, about to go bankrupt. So we're going to buy his stock and we'll give it to you.
well, not quite that bad, but but there's
I'm
a
sorry.
lot of
I'm in a mood that I'm making like some really, really horrible American history jokes. And I hope everybody knows that I'm joking.
Yes.
Yeah. But,
for all intents and purposes, these are jokes.
Yes. Yeah, that's okay. I just want to
too real.
Wrap it, tell the story so that we know what happened.
No, absolutely.
So what happens is that the Aboriginals get their level of incarceration is horrible. Like little kids get put in jail, like they get taken. Their age group, it's really hard to explain, but in really remote areas, there's a lot of there's communities that are in real trouble when they live in really horrible conditions because they're just so demoralized, and stuff. You probably have a similar thing with Native Americans. They're so depressed, so demoralized, and all the kids are in trouble, and then they get treated really badly by the police. Really, everybody's really racist towards them and stuff. So anyway, so the Aboriginals are saying, give us a voice so we can at least advise you on maybe how to deal with our problems. And the whole country, most of the country voted no on the weekend. But Queensland, where I live, I don't call it my state because I can't deal with them right now. The only 36% voted yes. Like other states voted nearly some 50, almost 50% yes, whatever. Oh,
So what you're saying is Queensland helped decide the election in the way.
Well, definitely, and in a really, like they were really. Apparently, the debate. I wasn't here because I was still overseas.
Right.
But apparently, the debate up here was just horrible. There was a lot of racism flying around. So I'm a little bit like, ugh, looking at them.
Yeah.
Like, I just go out there and I just look at them like, hate you people. So, so they are like Florida in that respect, that they're sort of a bit backwards.
I mean, that also sounds like Texas and Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Yeah, but it's tropical. But it's tropical, so the
gotcha.
the weather is like Florida. So I
sense.
compare it to Florida. It just doesn't have the crazy is not as crazy as Florida because I listen to podcasts and I go, oh my God, Floridians.
No, it's the white person disease where we don't acknowledge that people were anywhere before we were. So it's get off my land. And they're sitting there going, but I've lived here for 4,000 years. You've been here for 10 minutes. What do you mean? I got here first. I claimed this land for me. It's like, but that's my house. I don't see a house.
What house? Where?
What house? Boom. There's no house there.
Yeah. And just, Australia has been here for 200 years or so of a thing. And they just, and Aboriginals, there was a referendum in 1967, to include them in the census as people. They used to be considered like they weren't even part of the population.
We don't know anything about that in this country. There wasn't a line in the Constitution about 3/5 of other persons.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. Anyway, so it's just a bit.
There are times where I don't like being a white man.
That's fair.
Not because I'm personally ashamed, as much as people banning books want us to believe that if we read and learn about these things, oh my God, we're gonna we're gonna feel bad
We're all
about
gonna
ourselves.
be.
No, I don't feel bad about myself. I didn't do that. I just hate having to be associated with all of you. Blah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. The
with all that
people
nastiness and awful.
people who should be ashamed are the ones that want to perpetuate this shit.
Exactly.
Just
But they don't because they don't
Anyway.
care. That doesn't
No.
affect them.
No, but they have
No.
no shame. Just look at the U.S. House of Representatives.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that is a shit show. I can't
Oh
believe.
God, what a nightmare factory.
Hey, they took the weekend off.
Who needs a government, right? Who needs a functioning government?
Yeah.
Apparently,
You only
not
have
us.
a massive. You only have the biggest.
We don't run out of money
economy in
next
the world
month
to
or
run.
anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You only have.
So Love and Rockets.
Yeah.
No.
This
Anyway,
is the
yeah.
Love and Rockets book club.
Hey, that's right. Oh, wait.
Now that we had
so-
a depressing history lesson here and
Sorry, guys.
update on some current events
Well,
around the world.
Right.
Well, going back to Love and Rockets, though, I wanted to add to last week's, what we were the Beto's
I mean, it was a
story,
couple weeks ago
because-
now because you had to travel.
couple of yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but people don't know. Oh no, I guess they do know.
They do know if they've listened.
Damn. Oh yeah, no, they do know. Okay.
I mean, you're right. I don't know that we have that many people who know, but there's probably
a few
somebody
people
that
know.
listened to it already.
Going back to Poison River, I gotta when I was sort of trying to work out when this was set, and I was like, wait a minute, but the Sandinista revolution happened in 1979, and actually this is meant to be in the 50s because Somoza regime happened like that lasted for a long time. That was still around in the 70s. That's why it's a dictatorship. And of course, Luba in 1985 or whatever, she's about 35. So she was a baby
Or at least
at
30.
this time.
Yeah.
Or 30. Yeah. So she's a baby in this. So so this is in the 50s. And that's why, so the Somoza, so that's what I wanted to kind of clarify that because, because then because they mentioned, she mentioned Cuba and she mentioned Castro and stuff, and Castro was 1959 actually, so the revolution in Cuba. So I just wanted to speak to the timeline of this. So the 50s, 59, well, somewhere around 1960 or something, I guess.
Right in there.
Right in there somewhere, right after the Cuban Revolution.
Late 50s, early 60s.
Yeah. All right, that's all I wanted to say.
Okay. Because I don't know if I can revisit Poison River again this week.
Not this week.
I mean, we got chapter 3 coming up, but chapter 2 was particularly painful, and
it's brutal.
Yeah.
Let's
do some.
Let's see Maggie and Hope.
Lucas.
Yeah.
Actually reunite.
All
that time apart.
Love and Rockets issue 30, part 2?
30.
Yep.
This is actually this is part 2 of our recording, but we're talking about the first story. We talked about the second story last time. This is from July of 1989. So still before Marisol was born.
Yeah. Before it was a concept, really.
Yeah. When were you born, Marisol?
I was born in 94.
Okay.
Oh,
so we got 5 more years of Love and Rockets before we get to the ones that came out when you were a baby.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's
I was 9. I was 9 when this one came out.
Wow.
I wasn't reading Love and Rockets yet.
How old was I? Oh, gosh.
Oh, goodness.
I don't know. I was 23. 20, yeah, 23.
So you've been in your 30s for a while now.
Yes. Oh, yes. Quite a while now. Yeah.
I love the opening
33.
of this.
I
love the
knew
opening.
it's
Yeah.
very Dennis the Menace
Yeah.
kind of
Right. With the truck and the
Peanuts.
rrr.
And then he stops when adults are going by, and then again,
Right.
and then adults interrupting the flow. And then Maggie, it unmistakably Maggie's butt.
Yep.
Hi there.
I know that butt anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's so cute.
what an issue though. Yeah, I gotta love the reunion with Maggie and Hopi finally after what feels like forever a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I like the reunion with Maggie and Ray too.
Mm-hmm.
No, I like the reunion with Maggie and Hopi.
No, I'm not.
I know.
That's the favorite
I'm just
one.
biased. I'm just biased. I was
That's
like,
the
go away, Ray. Leave Maggie and Hopi alone.
Ray's just in the way at this point.
I do love the panel of when Maggie's talking about the rumors of what Hopi's been up to.
Yeah.
The panel of her pregnant in Alaska, where you've got Hopi pregnant, smoking a cigar outside of an igloo with a polar bear in the background.
Polar bear, and up to her thighs in snow, in little shorts, little shorts, with a T-shirt that says "baby."
A baby with an arrow.
An arrow.
That's just such a great panel.
Yeah. And the art panel with the two hipster sort of artists in the background, the real with the beret and the I know, they're great.
Yeah, no, these three panels here are just great.
Yeah, they're fantastic. And I love the panels below that little sequence where Ray kind of realizes that, oh, Maggie still has feelings for Hopi, kind of thing.
Yeah.
When he realizes that, oh, she's doesn't want to know better. Yeah. She better doesn't know where she's.
Penny Century's massive house.
Yes.
Ray running around
it
trying
is
to find a
giant
bathroom.
Fucking maze.
A dark corner will have to do.
I know, that's great. That silhouette.
Yeah.
That's so cartoony, isn't it? I love his really kinetic kind of cartoony stuff.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Penny flirting with Ray, because that's what Penny does.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's trying to, she's doing it for Hopi.
Right.
she's taking one for the team,
Yep.
Right.
Get Maggie away from Ray so she can have a nice reunion with Hopi.
Yeah. Very cheesecakey kind of draw. He's very. Jaime is really good at drawing that Penny, cheesecake kind of poses.
Also,
he's been looking at those magazines for a while.
Yeah,
and in the library
panel.
Oh yeah, in the library.
Like the next page, where she's basically like in front of Maggie and just basically naked.
Right.
And screaming, "They look like I have a baby."
2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Yeah. There's this pose on the page just before that, on page 10, that where she mimics a pose that Hopi did in 100 Rooms or somewhere. That holding onto the door jam and that's very familiar. Like I think that was a Hopi pose.
It feels like it was.
Cute. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love the dumb look on Ray's face as she's pulling up her dress.
Yeah.
Just the.
Yeah, no, this sort of like, yeah.
Oh,
And
right.
I mean, gosh. But he knows what she's doing, so he's trying not to react, but at the same time,
Yeah.
it is Penny.
It's Penny. It's Penny.
It's Penny.
It's just
Uh, uh,
Didn't get a chance to reread it this week, so I'm kind of like flipping through it and
yeah, I'm kind of
reading
rereading it as I go too.
Yeah.
right. Get a quick glance at it.
So then we see a little. We know we kind of finally cut back to Hopi, and her hair has grown, and she's at the lockup.
Yeah, yeah.
And
how did she wind up in jail?
Remember?
I don't know. Oh, they raided the place.
Oh,
they raided the place at
took in every last one of them drug addicts. I say good riddance.
I think she was just squatting somewhere.
Yeah.
With Tex. Yeah, I think they were just squatting. Yeah.
She actually did have a baby, right? But like miscarried or something.
I think so.
And in that panel on page 13, where she first notices Maggie, she reverts back to little Hopi. Remember when she?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that face, that scared face. Like,
God, and that punch. What a reunion.
which one?
The punch on the next page.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like it's like, oh, you're a hippie, and then I can just imagine them, and then it's like, because suddenly it came out. Penny's face in that aftermath of the punch. I love that the POW overpowers whatever Penny's saying.
I love because we're allowed to witness the reunion of the greatest love imaginable between human beings. No kidding. Pow. We don't even get to see what
Penny was saying
there.
Because the POW kind of just, she's like,
it's not as important as the sound effect of the punch.
and Ray's trying to stifle the laugh while Penny's like,
I think he's shocked. I don't think he's laughing.
Oh, I feel like he's covering a laugh a little bit.
No, I don't think so. I don't think Ray would laugh. I think he's shocked.
Yeah.
Because like when the POW happens, because
he's got the smirk he's got the smirk going the whole time while Penny's trying to convince him that, you're witnessing this great love.
Yeah, it's more like a skeptical, I think that.
Yeah.
More like it's sort of like it's just sort of philosophical, I think. What's the latest on Punch and Judy? He's just keeping it cool, I think, because he's like, I think he's sort of sure. It feels like he's just gonna let it fall, let the chips fall where they may, I think, in a way, but I'm sure he doesn't feel that, but he's sort of trying to be cool.
And then the poor old lady here, they go after
who is
fire hose. Well, she was when they were looking around earlier, it was one of the bedrooms that Maggie went into on accident.
Yeah.
But who is
Where did she come from?
Random.
Maybe she lived there before Costigan bought the house, and she just stayed there.
I mean, that is the stubborn old lady thing to do.
Yeah, and I mean, it's such a big house that you don't move out. You just stay in one of the rooms, and hope nobody finds you.
Yeah, no, just I live here now. That's how it's That's how it is.
She could be a maid. She could be the cook. She could be.
Oh, that's true.
She could be Costigan's great aunt.
Yeah.
I mean, Costigan does have the money to hire live-in kitchen people, cleaning people.
Yeah. Uh,
Lord
I
knows
mean,
who's
she
got the
looks like
space
she's
in that big ass house.
yeah. I love that last panel. I think that's one of my favorite panels. With the hose when she turns the hose on and Maggie goes,
Yeah.
"Whee!" and Hope is just enjoying that so much. That's fantastic. I could never
And
could
then
tell
Ray
that from Mariah.
leaves.
Oh, he goes into his old neighborhood and little flashback to young Ray trying to be an artist and doing stick figures
Right.
with his model. He's trying to do the stereotypical artist in Paris kind of thing
Right.
in wherever he's. Hmm.
He tries.
That's not the same woman, is it? When he knocks at the door,
Kind of looks like it might be.
maybe.
I think it is.
Well, she's got curly hair, though. No other one she doesn't. She's got more
Yeah,
wavy hair.
but
Or maybe
you
that's
got
just
like
people
10
who have moved there.
years.
Yeah, she's moved on and moved in with this paunchy guy there.
Kind of looks like a perm
Mr.
too,
Mustache.
so,
Could be. Yeah, so Ray's, he's sort of cool about everything. Like,
Maggie actually
I think
just,
he's got the maturity, to know that the Hopi and Maggie thing, maybe he'll come on top, so to speak.
right.
Yeah.
Or that maybe Maggie can hold two people in her heart and he's in there.
Yeah. Kind of how I feel like she is. I feel like she loves them both, but like in slightly different ways.
Yeah. So then Ray really does leave.
Right.
Yeah.
Hello, Eddie. I was trying to read that. So let me just stand in front of your screen.
Yeah. You have to make a guest appearance.
And then we get to the big reveal of what happened to Hopi and
Yep.
I love that panel on page 19, top right, when Hopi does again reverts to little Hopi, scared Hopi. I'll open up till we get a few things straight. Right, Hopi? And then Hopi's like back to when they were at Del Chimney's house. And yeah, what happened at that time with Tex? When they actually Hopi did actually go there. Yep, we were wondering if we were wondering. Yeah, that's a whole. I love the Vertigo panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, the page 20. I love the way in this comic the numbers are actually the same as the numbers of the scan or whatever.
Well, because the numbers are the numbers of the issue. So the reason they're lining up here is it was the beginning of the story.
Okay.
Because like this is page 16 of Poison River and 25 of this issue.
Yes, okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Also, this is all lining up because we're at the beginning.
It took me a while to figure out that that's why the numbers didn't always match.
Right. Okay. People are listening to us and wondering what the heck we're talking about.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, except that I think anybody who's read a lot of Love and Rockets, no matter how they've read it, that there are page numbers in the panels for like the stories, but then there's the secondary page number either
from the issue.
Well, either in the issue or there's a secondary page number when you've got like a graphic
book.
novel version too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Which I know teachers really like because it means that they can actually tell people how to find what they want to be
Right.
Yeah.
talking about or reading.
Yeah. Oh,
I love Tex in the corner here. Once we compare stories and stomachs, it doesn't take me long to figure out something. Penny and Texas already know that we both got poked on the same night by the same guy.
Do I have to spell out his name? Huh? He's a little guilty.
Oh goodness. Oh, Tex.
Oh, Penny's expression when Hope is having a go. Penny's like, oh my God, like,
yep.
I never thought I would see this happen. I guess I don't know.
And then the penny on the toilet with the cigarette. Just
that's Hopi.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and that little sequence when Hope is saying, when Hope is sort of like saying that she lost the baby and she's like, oh, what, the kid's better off, but you don't really know.
Right.
Like, it feels like she feels sorry about it at the same time. Kind of it's sad.
It is. It's such a joyful story until that page. And it's like, oh.
And then Costigan comes back. I love the two bodyguards measuring up against each other.
And Penny doesn't understand how it's possible that they could be leaving separately. Look at, wait a second, where are you going? Home. But what about Hopi? I don't know. Ask her. Just look on Penny's face. She's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, she's so dead set on getting them back together.
That's not the way this is supposed to work.
Fairy tale reunion.
Yeah. Another great use of the comic book, vernacular here when her voice just becomes cold, the little icicles. I love that. I love the way he knows all the, he uses every convention available.
He also knows how to use them perfectly.
Oh yeah.
Never feels like it's jammed in. It's like,
oh no,
I need
absolute
this, and I can go
communication.
To that,
it's just really good communication. Like
right.
It communicates beautifully. Yeah, like every little sign tells you what they're thinking, what they're feeling. Like when Costigan turns up and Penny turns around and she just kind of has that little asterisk, that she's just like speechless kind of thing. It's just great.
That little bit of surprise.
It's just really good. You're always saying this behind me. It's so good.
Yeah, Penny kicked them all out, didn't she?
Yep.
Or
Costigan. Somebody.
Costigan. I think. No, it was Costigan because he says. Because he says.
Yeah.
He says, "I'll be retiring now, comrade. Don't forget to put out the cat." That's Costigan saying it, and it basically means Get all these losers out of here.
You guys could have asked
That
us
one.
to leave, you know.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see.
And then Hopi and Penny, Hopi and Maggie. Oh, I'm doing the same as you are.
Sorry.
Hopi and Penny, Hopi and Maggie.
Yeah.
And I love that little look that Maggie's looking at Hopi like, oh, I love you.
Just a sweet, like, happy to see you again, despite this nonsense.
And I love
Yeah.
this. Is that sun getting closer, or does it just seem like it is? And that's a very Beto-ish sky. It feels like it's like
yes.
tossed back to that hot day
Yeah.
in Palomar.
That's
Mhm.
gotta
Like
be
a hat
of
tip to that. I even feel like that was a line in that story, wasn't it?
I think so.
Oh,
Is the
I
sun
can't remember
maybe.
which book it was in, but I'm pretty sure this was also a line in at some
In a
point when we
Palomar
were in
story.
Palomar. Yeah.
I feel like it was part of the
Heartbreak soup or
arc,
okay.
because there
We
was
should
just that
go
hot
back and
day where everybody went crazy.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that must have been it.
Yeah.
We'll have to go back and look
That
for
last
it.
panel has to be my favorite of
That's
this
such a
story.
great panel. Such a great
With the hot
panel.
sun, everybody's silhouetted. You see the outline of the city buildings.
Yeah. And I wonder if it's prescient, because I haven't read the next issue yet, whether it's prescient of anything, is there more to this? Is there a part 3? Or I can't remember.
I mean, it says.
Oh no, this is the end. Yeah, so maybe there isn't.
We can cheat. We can roll
We can
through
go
this.
and find it.
Yeah. Get a sneak peek.
And go get.
But I
our sneak
guess
peek. I mean,
it
the
means
cover is them in the
something.
car. I mean, I think that, yeah, we get Poison River 3, but then a couple of different Maggie Hopi stories. So this one, they're definitely back.
Mm-hmm.
And then Poison River. And then
The fiction.
Yeah, it's like very brief. I think the majority of that issue, I skimmed through it. I think the majority of it is like Poison River.
Is this the Del Chimney story?
And this story with Doyle?
Doyle, yeah. Okay. So our next issue, we get more Doyle than Maggie and Hopi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So maybe it's just, I'm just wondering what it means. I guess it means.
This is also where we start this is one of my favorite Beto arcs.
Yeah.
This is like his first like in-universe non-Palomar story. Starts next issue. Where he plays with the fact that there's the Love and Rockets band and the Love and Rockets comic. So yeah, issue 31, some fun stuff. And another great cover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So many great covers.
And it's just so weird now seeing Hopi with long hair.
Yeah.
It doesn't last.
I'm kind of thankful for that, because like not that I mind a change in the character appearance, but it doesn't look right for Hopi.
Yeah.
For her to have long hair.
Yeah, she's more of a
short and choppy kind of gal.
Short and choppy, that's right. Yeah. So that was
Amazing
that.
that it took us 2 recordings to get through one issue because we just had so much to
Well,
say.
but we also had time constraints.
That's true.
Yeah.
We've been known to go 2 hours on an issue before. We just decided to split it up this time.
Yeah.
So you said your favorite panel was the sun.
Yeah, the blazing
Mhm.
hot sun.
Yeah.
What
Mine.
is this? Why can't the way it shows up on my tablet is just weird as hell, and it doesn't let me zoom in on anything, and I hate it.
Mm.
Like it partially cuts off half the. Here, let me show you. Can I flip my camera? I can. Here we go. Working with Zoom on my phone. It's a lot weirder than
Yeah.
I would think,
Yeah.
but yeah. Here's how it shows up on my tablet. And like I can't get this top border or this bottom border to go away. So I'm stuck like constantly flipping my tablet between
Oh.
landscape and portrait to read the top dialogues.
Oh,
And
we
it
gotta
Oh.
get
won't
you a
let
different
me
reader.
it won't let me zoom in. This is the only one it gives me the option to do.
Okay.
Oh.
Which reader
Yeah.
is it?
It's comic CBR CBZ viewer.
What about panels? Panels?
Yeah. Panels and Smart Panel are my 2 favorites.
I'll have to check that out because
Yeah.
this is the one thing that's been frustrating me about this.
Mm.
I don't always take my computer if I'm going other places.
Right. Right.
Mm. My favorite panel is the host panel. Hoping you turned it the wrong way. I think that is an awesome panel.
Oh.
It's a fun panel to be sure.
Yeah.
So the Hopi you
looks
turned it
so...
the wrong way, host.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah. And Maggie's upside down and she's like, and the water's flashing and Hopi's enjoying it.
Yep, never could tell my left from my right.
I think that's an amazing panel. That's just so good. That's virtuosity right there.
It's so ridiculously intense with the water going everywhere, but I love it too.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of virtuosity. Yeah, but that's pretty.
But I think
that's
my
pretty
winner's
amazing.
still Hopi in the igloo.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's great. The polar bear, the lonesome polar bear, and the igloo with a TV antenna.
Oh, I totally missed the TV antenna. That's great.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yes, we finally got to see their reunion coming back together.
Yeah.
Mm.
A little intense because it's Hopi and Mackie, but
well, and throw a miscarriage into boot, and you just like
and Penny being Penny.
Yeah.
That's the only way to describe her. It's just Penny being Penny.
There are some fun Penny Century stories as we go. Penny, I think, is Jaime's way to blow off steam sometimes.
Mm. Well, Penny can do anything because
the same way that Beto will eventually use Fritz as kind of his comic relief. I think Jaime has sometimes turned to Penny as his comic relief.
Yes, Penny tends to be very like, I want to say like just charismatic, but also very comedic.
Right. I mean,
sometimes,
I can't. Go ahead.
Sometimes I think with her character, for her, it feels unintentional.
No, definitely.
How funny she is.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't mean to be funny.
No, but she's hilarious.
She thinks she's being completely serious. but yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm looking forward to us um getting closer to caught up, just because as I particularly as I'm rereading this on like a weekly rather than binge basis,
Hmm.
right?
Mm.
And really digesting each issue, um and thinking about my own growing up, you can tell the way Jaime and Beto have aged just as people. You know, that
Mm.
they have like more
Matured,
silliness.
matured.
Yeah, but mature. Yeah, but more silliness and less it needs to be heartbreaking to be worth doing. You know, I
Mm.
mean, because think about it. When
Oh,
you're in your
okay.
20s, all the best movies have sad endings. You
Yeah.
know, but somewhere in your 30s or 40s, it's like, no, a happy ending doesn't ruin the story.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, you
Sometimes a
finally
happy
give
ending is
up
just
on.
nice to have.
Right,
We don't get too many of those.
right. You know,
Oh, because
there's
yeah,
there's interest in like fun things. It doesn't have to be horrifying to be
Yeah.
interesting and worth telling.
Doesn't have to be all gloom and doom and
I mean,
drama.
I just think of the movies that I watched the most when I was in like high school and my 20s versus like the TV and movies I watch now. You
mm,
know, I watch so many fewer like deep, dark think dramas
Hmm.
than
mm,
I used to. You know, now
mm,
it's like, does it make me laugh? Then it's
mm,
good.
Yeah.
Right? It's not that I can't do the deep dark, but I
That's
don't
just
need that to think it's good anymore.
right.
yeah,
You know. Um,
Like
yeah,
sometimes you just want to laugh at something. Like
yeah.
mm,
there's enough going on in the world
I
where
mean, I think like
you
19-year-old me,
you gotta have a little happiness every once in a
my
while.
favorite
yeah,
panel would have been like one of the agonizing ones. It
Hmm.
would have been all about, look at how well he portrayed the
Like the anger
horror
and the
of
angst.
whatever.
mm,
Um, and now it's like, no, give me the funny. The best panel
Yeah.
is the one that's funny but still fits.
mm,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
yeah,
I almost feel like I would agree with that. Like younger me definitely would have gone after like the drama and the angst, and that would have been like favorite
Yeah,
panels that express a
yeah,
lot of that. But
yeah.
now it's like,
mm,
no, what looks the most visually appealing? What's got,
Right.
funny speech bubbles in it?
Well, but I mean, you you're just as expressive when you're expressing happiness as you are when you're
Exactly.
expressing agony. You
mm.
know,
I just have a theory that like
the
all
only
young
valid
people are
emotions
very
are not
angsty.
are not horror and
Mm,
sadness.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, young people are just very dramatic and angsty.
Right. I think when we start paying our own bills is when we start realizing that there's there's maybe more to life than drama.
Well, there's real.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like when I was younger, like I've met people as I've lived,
Right.
I've met people who have gone through real trauma in their lives.
Right.
And sometimes they don't want to watch horror movies or
Yeah.
war movies
Hmm.
or things with violence. And you're like, oh, come on, and then and then I've kind of come to realize that
Right.
because I've had despite where I come from and everything, I don't have a lot of real like personal trauma in my own, to myself, like
Hmm.
abuse or anything. So I can watch horrible horror and stuff, and it's kind of cathartic for me. But
Right.
for
Yeah.
people who have gone through trauma, it's re-traumatizing. So
Right.
so as you get older, I think life kind of deals you a few blows, and sometimes it, like, I don't watch as much horror anymore, and
Right.
and stuff, but partly because sometimes I'm with someone who doesn't want
Well,
to
that too.
watch that stuff.
Yeah.
And
I watch
but
tons less stuff because my wife is like super receptive to other people's emotions or film emotions or whatnot. So, if we watch a movie where somebody goes through trauma, she goes through it with them.
Me and my wife, we cry.
It's
We're
like,
the biggest.
well, no, I don't want
we
you to
both
have
cry.
to do that. Let's watch something
Exactly.
funny.
Oh no, sometimes it's good. Like my wife and I, we watch something and it's like we're both crying, and sometimes it's good. It's cathartic,
Yeah.
But also, sometimes we just want to watch something funny. Like, oh, speaking of funny, I don't know if you watched Only Murders in the Building.
No.
I have heard good things about it.
Oh, it's really good fun. Anyway, it's really great. Anyway, it's really cute.
Steve Martin Short, so
I know and everybody's lining up to. Anyway, so just recommendation, because it was like, oh my god, it's so good. But so it's. I think that's what happens, and probably Jaime and Mario, they've gone through now a lot of life, and now they're like, God, let's put a bit of lightness out there, because there's enough drama in real life. We don't need to. That's right. As you were saying,
they never do drama anymore. They still do plenty of it, but I mean,
yeah.
There's a lot more.
There's
like,
even more
lightness.
Well, and even more just variety to the stories that they tell. And they've always told. They've always told stories that represented a huge swath of different parts of our lives. That's one of the things that I love about them, is they've always been able to go, oh, yeah, this is just a random conversation between two friends. Well, or what was the one where they ran around looking for the record the whole issue, only to find out that it was where they'd started?
Yeah.
That
was a good one.
So I mean, it's not like they are had the problem even young, where they were stuck just in serious stuff.
Yeah.
But,
But
no, I appreciate the way they've matured.
And
nice. Even when I said aged, Maria, I was thinking of it more like aged like a fine wine.
Yeah, okay.
Aged like a good cheddar, I wasn't thinking of it as they've gotten older.
They haven't become old people.
No, they're not old. They're in my mind, they're both in their 20s.
Yeah, no, they're forever, these punks that they
forever young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can't believe we've done 30 episodes of Love and Rockets now. Maria's been around for 12 of them now, I think.
Have I? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, because
I feel like it's
started right after the one that had your letter in it. So I think you started at 19.
Oh.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah. So yeah.
Maybe a bit later than that, but yeah.
I get to call myself an international podcast because of you, Maria.
Nice.
Yes.
Hey, it's not
reached
untrue.
the Antipodean.
So
yeah.
30 issues in. We've got 20 more to go in the first volume.
Goodness.
Yeah.
So.
And still so much more after that to read.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because for that matter, when we get to new stories, we have to decide if we're gonna because News Stories was when they were putting out the one graphic novel size a year, so they're doing 100 pages every year
Oh,
instead of
okay.
like 30 pages every quarter.
Yeah, no,
We're
the
gonna
news
have
stories are
to.
huge. I remember
Right.
the first episode of this we did, I
You'd
accidentally
accidentally
started
read a
reading
news
the news
stories. That's right.
stories,
That's
and they're like,
right.
why are there so many pages in this?
Right. Right.
How are we
And
gonna
I was like
review it all?
trying to speed read through and like, how are we supposed to just like go through this in one maybe hour and a half recording session? There's so much
Right.
here.
Right.
And then we get to the recording like the next day, I think it was. And I'm
Right.
like, yeah, I didn't
I read the
finish.
wrong one.
Yeah, and then Tad showed me the cover of the one that we were going over. I'm like, oh, I read the wrong one.
Oh.
I jumped the gun a little.
Well, it's okay. I mean, that's one of the things I love about it is there isn't an order that, I mean, my reading, the first time I read Love and Rockets,
Hmm.
I read Heartbreak Soup,
Mhm.
and then I read Maggie and the Mechanics in like the library edition. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
um, decided that I liked Beto more because this is before you get seriously into Locas as Locas. The Maggie
Yeah.
Mechanics was more, the
On the
sci-fi, it was the
dinosaurs and
rocket,
yeah.
right? And
Mhm.
I have so much more of an appreciation for that now, in part because I've read so many more older comics now, so I feel his inspirations. But so yeah, I read Heartbreak Soup, and then I read Locas. And then over like the next year and a half, I read the rest of Beto
Uh,
without touching Jaime at all. And some of
Right.
that I like slowed down. It's like, oh, I like this, but I don't love it. So I'd read, it'd take me a month to read a book rather than a couple of days. And then I might not start another one. And then I finally went back and I read Girl from Hoppers, which includes the Speedy story, and it includes so much of what we've just done.
yeah.
And I just kept going. I read like all of Jaime from Girl of Hoppers on in the span of like a week and a half.
Good.
Whoa.
Wow.
Right.
Now that's impressive.
And since then I've pretty much just, I mean, I guess we had an aborted book club where we were reading Love and Rockets, where it was Andy, Johnny, Matt, and I, but
Mhm.
we only got like 10 issues in with that. We were doing it this way. But now I have them so many different ways. I have all of the Love and Rockets library editions digitally. I have most of the original graphic novels, in those. So, now it's like, oh, I feel like 30 something Maggie. Let me go pick up this. I feel like, Fritz before she became an actress, or I feel like crazy Fritz, or I feel like, Luba's kids, or I feel like,
Mhm.
and I'll just grab that one, or
Yeah, once
sometimes sometimes I'll just like open whatever one comes to hand and start
Yeah.
reading. I mean, that's the beauty. You don't have to read them in order. I mean, the only things you have to read in order at all are when they do multi-issue story arcs.
Mhm.
And then they'll tell you because they even number them, as you noticed, with the story arc, not with the
Yep.
It's like if you're starting to read it and it says page 12, you probably want to go find pages 1 through 11.
Yeah. That's probably not a bad idea.
But other than that, I mean, I still read the new issues when they come out too. The next one's coming out soon, and I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
I just try my best not to spoil and read too far ahead.
Right.
Because like as soon as like we're done with these podcasts on Saturdays when we do them, Like every once in a while, I'll skim an
You want to
issue
know
or
what
two
comes
ahead.
next.
I want to know what
Right.
happens.
No, I get
And
it.
then
I
I
get it.
forget until the night before the next
Right.
podcast
Right. I
to
totally get it.
reread and actually go through the damn issue.
That's why, I mean, in terms of getting ready for the podcast, and it's harder when we wind up rescheduling at the last minute, which I mean, that's my fault as often as anybody else's. But yeah, I do try to read it like Thursday or Friday of the week
Mhm.
and rather than jumping ahead in issues, any other Love and Rockets reading I do in one of the volumes. So it's like completely away from what we're doing. It might sometimes relate, and that's when I accidentally say things about, oh, in 20 years, Maggie's gonna.
Give a little.
Yeah, I'm avoiding. I'm avoiding reading ahead. I'm just like, I'm gonna read them in order with the podcast.
And I also, I mean,
I'm savoring them.
I'm both excited for when Marisol gets there, but Maria, I know you haven't really read Love and Rockets since the first volume, so I'm excited to get to volume 2 and then new stories and then volume 4. Yeah. I'm excited for you to get to see Grandma Luba.
Oh my God!
Ooh, wow!
I mean, I've got.
Wow.
I read. I mean, I'm pretty sure I read up to about issue 40 or 50. But then 50, I don't remember.
50 is the end of volume 1.
Right. And then
volume 2 was 1 through 20.
Right.
And then new stories is 1 through 8.
And then I got new stories digitally, but I never got into them because it felt like,
right.
I've missed something.
You missed 20 issues.
Yeah. And so they're in my Comixology library, but I started reading, but I was like, meh. And then I've read some of Beto's Forney stuff, and I've read,
those are fun sometimes.
Yeah, there was a time
I love his. He like retold Genesis in like the dirtiest way possible.
Okay, I haven't read that. I haven't read that.
Oh, amazing.
Oh man. That's so weird.
I think. Let's see.
Yeah, so now I'm just going in
Garden
order
of
with
Flesh.
The podcast. Oh,
Garden
okay.
of Flesh is what he called it.
No, I haven't read that.
We'll share some screen for a second.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
Oh, it just reminded me of Spectators, the last couple of issues.
Yeah.
That I got.
So yeah, this is Beto.
That's been a bit.
This is Beto.
Oh yeah.
Beto in Genesis.
Where are we? What am I missing? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, look at
Eve.
Got
Eve.
Oh my God.
Oh. No.
Then the
his
devil.
version of the temptation of the devil is a little bit more graphic than we're used to.
A little bit different than we're used to.
And I think this is sometimes considered one of the Fritz movies and sometimes not.
It's
because I mean that this is kind of the
God, his drawings look a bit rough
Yeah.
in this. Whoa, those are big
Jesus.
jugs.
Well, I mean that's his thing.
Oh. God, that's hilarious.
It's so bizarre.
Now we're on the Ark.
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. No, just
It's getting a bit repetitive.
a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't say that it was like. I mean, I actually like his.
Sure.
His what is it? Is it Birdland? was the one that he
Birdland. Yeah,
did.
that's what I've read. Yeah, I've read a bit of Birdland, a couple of issues of that.
That is I like that one better than
Yeah,
Garden of Flesh, and that was essentially the rough draft for Fritz.
right.
The Birdland isn't quite in the Love and Rockets universe, but is really, really close.
Yeah, I mean that's isn't that Peepo or someone? No, that's Fritz.
No, this is Fritz. Essentially,
yeah, that's Fritz.
I forget if he actually calls her Fritz here. Oh, he does.
Oh,
yeah, no, that's Fritz.
So maybe it is kind of in canon.
Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure it is. It's just kind of horny.
I would say very horny, not kinda.
Well, and then I'm gonna go find a recent page just because I mean this is how much Beto like is aware of himself.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find a volume 4.
Radio silence. What can we say? Well,
Volume 4, he now puts the boxes. Must be 18.
yeah.
Or I think later on the boxes aren't there, they're just like blurred. You know.
That's funny.
Yeah. So
yeah.
So yeah, it's well, here we'll give you a nice tease here. This is from Love and Rockets, Volume 4, Number 5 in 2018.
Wow.
And that's Maggie and Hopi now.
Oh wow.
Oh my goodness.
God, yeah.
Wow.
God, Hopi looks like people I know.
That's so yeah.
Wow. Is that is he using are they using different tools? The line looks really looks really
I don't
fine.
know for certain.
Doesn't have that thickness.
I mean, that's going to be the type of thing that you're going to be able to answer better as we go through.
Okay.
Definitely excited for future
Yes,
issues.
can't wait to.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're only on issue 30. Come on, guys.
Yeah,
we're gonna start.
We got like 60 issues to go before we see them at that age.
Oh,
hey,
God,
we'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually.
Sometime next year or the year after.
We'll get there, and then by then there'll be more.
Oh yeah,
more.
I mean,
have come.
thankfully,
which is good.
They're only putting out 3 or 4 a year, which means that we will eventually catch up.
Yeah.
Yes.
It might take a little while, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Totally.
But, yeah. Well,
okay.
it's been fun as always. I know, Marisol, you've got something going on in like half an hour.
Yeah.
Maria, I'm gonna drop this call and then send you a link for another one so that we can get that thing that I talked to you about. Probably should stop recording before I say that, but before long, people will know this secret. You know, it's been alluded to a few times. Yeah, we got a surprise coming up soon for Halloween, and it'll be fun.
Yep.
So
okay, times
for Marisol and Maria, this has been the Love and Rockets Book Club. We'll see you after.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this is Tyler from 22 Panels. I'm here to tell you all about our Patreon. If you enjoy this show, please consider donating to our Patreon to keep this show going. We have many different tiers, all different levels to help you decide what's right for you. Okay, so get on out there to patreon.com/22panelspodcast.